it's Sleeping Hakuro, and we're doing something a little different than my usual upload. I'll be commentating over one of my Trapper matches, and I will say it's an interesting match, and it shows exactly why I enjoy playing Trapper. So stay tuned and enjoy, and let's get right into it. Alright, so for Trapper, you wanna not chase as much at the beginning, because you're gonna want to set up all your traps. You'd ideally want to set up your traps near a 3 gen so you could secure that towards the end, because you're probably gonna lose most of the gen at the beginning and towards the middle of the match. But don't let that stress you too much. The point of Trapper is to snowball towards the end. That's why you see a lot of Trapper mains, or even if there are Trapper mains, I don't know if there are. They usually run endgame builds because you're not going to be able to apply enough pressure on his Trapper, especially with his ability being just trapped. He doesn't have any way to stop gens from popping, unlike other killers. That's where he severely lacks in that aspect. Another tip for a Trapper, you kind of want to just, hook where your traps are at. Usually that's going to be where the 3 gen's at, like I said earlier. I highly recommend running Agitation, especially because of the speed boost it gives you. It just allows you to get those hooks where you need them. Another thing I would say is don't be afraid to trap patlets and windows. Another tip I would say is, this can refer to any killer. When you grab a survivor off the ground and place him on your shoulder, you have about 10 grunts. They're distinct grunts. You'll hear them when you're carrying a survivor. You have 10 grunts before they break free. Perks can change that depending on who it is, like the survivors or killers. But usually, if it's just a basic hold. Bear in mind with me, this is the first time I'm doing a video like this, so if I feel like I'm just lost, it's probably because I am. But bear with me, we'll get through this together. So yeah, let's just do a little general review. So for Trapper, I would say use your traps in one general area. That's where you're gonna play the most. Usually it'd be near a 3 gen, and if you can't get secure to 3 gen, just try and hope your best where your traps are at is a good spot. Try to put them around loops, around anywhere you can hide them. It's gonna be really hard to hide your traps. That's just the downside of playing Trapper, so that's something you can't avoid. But I would try to put them anywhere a survivor would end up running towards it through without looking, like around shack, around trees, in bushes, just the general stuff like that, where you would, I would say the mindset would be, if you were the survivor, where would you not be able to see the trap? And just play it like that. And then for Agitation, I would say is pretty strong perk for Trapper. It just allows you to get your hooks where you need them. Like wherever your traps are at, you're just gonna be able to secure a hook right there. Another thing I would say is, you don't want to start chases at the beginning, because it's going to be really detrimental to you. If you start a chase at the beginning, your chances are you're probably going to lose 3 at the beginning, because you really can't do anything as Trapper mid chase if you don't have your trap set up. So always be setting a trap. And just the final thing I would have to say before we watch this amazing snowball is, just have fun. Remember, the game is going to be difficult if you're first starting out. So, and especially with Trapper, he's not strong whatsoever. He's only strong against solo queuing players. Against a strong Swift, you're really going to have a hard time. But just have fun with it. Trapper's not the strongest, but hey, he's still fun in my opinion. I just enjoy playing him. His traps are a unique way to play. And yeah, that's the last thing I had to say. And then we'll just watch this play out.